What is mechanical eating and where is its place in eating disorder recovery? My name is Sheena and I'm a registered dietitian specializing in the care of persons with eating disorders. And today we're going to chat about 5 reasons that we should utilize mechanical eating if we are in the initial stages of eating disorder recovery. A mechanical eating plan is the plan that is prescribed by a registered dietitian specializing in mechanical eating disorders to meet your unique needs in the initial stages of eating disorder recovery. So, reason number one that mechanical eating is appropriate for anyone in eating disorder recovery is that we need to weight restore. This is often at the forefront of anyone in eating disorder recovery. Weight restoration is critical for anyone that has lost a substantial amount of weight as a result of their food restriction. The reason that a mechanical eating plan is often necessary to weight restore for anyone that is in the initial stages of recovery from an eating disorder is that eating disorder will often try to split the difference or negotiate any necessary weight gain as part of the recovery process. So, a mechanical eating plan can really just set the parameters of what is expected for an individual in eating disorder recovery. The second reason that a mechanical eating plan is critical for a person in eating disorder recovery is that through the process of starvation, hunger and fullness cues are skewed. That individual is no longer able to make appropriate decisions about whether or not they should start or stop eating. That individual that is experiencing eating disorder also has reduced brain size and changes in the anatomical structure of the brain size, so they are not able to properly make decisions to nourish their body for all of the metabolic functions that it needs to undergo, including organ and tissue function, heart function, and so on and so forth. The third reason that a mechanical eating plan is so critical for an individual that is experiencing an eating disorder in those initial stages of eating disorder recovery is that it actually provides permission for the person with an eating disorder that is often experiencing a very loud eating disorder voice to actually engage in the meals and snacks that are prescribed by their registered dietitian. The fourth reason that a mechanical eating plan is essential for a person in early stages of recovery is that it actually provides meal structure. A person with an eating disorder has a very skewed perception of what meals and snacks should look like and is often minimizing these to meet the needs and demands of that eating disorder voice. So, with a mechanical eating plan, it outlines exactly what we should be having at each meal and each snack to meet our biological needs of the body. Fifth reason that a mechanical eating plan is critical for a person in those initial stages of eating disorder recovery is that it helps us to challenge fear foods. An eating disorder often comes with do's and don'ts when it comes to what foods it will allow us to have while we are engaging in our eating disorder behaviors. For many individuals, the eating disorder might say, you can't have any carbohydrates, you can't have sugar, you can't have proteins, or so on and so forth. There's really no rhyme or reason for which rules the eating disorder makes up as part of the food restriction process, but almost everyone with an eating disorder will have some type of food rules or regulations. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing with a friend. It really does help the channel so much and helps to increase that awareness of what it's like to experience an eating disorder and to recover in an eating disorder.